It's anonymous. It's anonymous. It's anonymous. I've been feeling betrayed. I've been feeling betrayed. Having feelings like I shouldn't have fucking stayed. Having feelings like I shouldn't have fucking stayed. Yeah, lately I've been having feelings like I've been betrayed. Yeah, I've been having feelings like I shouldn't have fucking stayed. Yeah, I'm trying to teach a motherfucking lesson. Yeah, this ain't no game. Yeah, I'm trying to make it to the top. Fuck high like a plane. And if you wanna keep your life, you better not go for my chain. Yeah, I'm out here trying to find a better way. Yeah, a better lane. Yeah, I'm out here popping pills, trying to keep sane. Yeah, creepy thoughts creeping through my brain. Yeah, my brain. Yeah, you better watch out. I'm catching flame. I'm catching flame. Steady pushing through the rain. Pushing through the rain. Yeah, them niggas call me fucking lame. Yeah, they call me fucking lame. Yeah, I'm trying to fuck the game up. I'm trying to fuck the game up. Yeah, I came from the bottom. Now I'm up. Now I'm up. Now say my fucking name and you'll get run down.
Yeah, that's Anonymous 2X with his song Betrayed. What's up? I am FX2 and you are listening to A Murder of Musicians. Anonymous 2X was so kind to have spent some time with me on Zoom the other night, and here is the conversation we had.
Music kind of made me feel better, like therapeutic. Is that what you were like when you like sat down and put pen to paper?
No, not really. I mean, most of my songs come straight off the head, straight freestyles. I feel like doing freestyles gets you in the moment. You can get more feeling, more emotion out of it instead of sitting down and writing. I mean, sitting down and writing is good. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just the type of person that if I'm not in the moment doing it, I'm not going to deliver the way that I want to deliver. So coming straight off the head with it, I'm able to, one, identify emotions. Two, you know what I'm saying, really dig in deep and think like on the fly what I want the song to sound like. And then three, on top of that, going straight off freestyles, like it's one of them things that boom, like as soon as you get finished, it's either that's it or it's not.
Ooh, that's some pressure right there, man. So let me ask you this. How do you come up with the content for each of these tracks? Do you have like a process?
So the process starts basically of me like finding a beat. Now, if I can find a beat and then I'm gonna just go with it. So basically, if I can find a beat and then whatever that title is, just know like that's what the song is gonna be about. So like, because I mean, also at the same time, like, you know what I'm saying, not even like really even focused that having music as my main focus. Like it was more of just like a hobby thing that I was doing. But still at the same time, like it also was a dream of mine. So like I also was putting in the work while also knowing and having a clear reality of knowing that if this doesn't work out, I mean I gotta have a backup plan. So I always so you know what I'm saying? Like I worked the job and then still did my music. So even with the music, like it had to be a quick process. Like I had to make sure that like that I can record a song in one take and not have to go back.
Is it just that you don't have time?
It's more of like I don't know. Like I'm a very quick person with everything. So like everything I do is at a very fast pace. So music, like yeah, like most people, it takes them time to even come up with a whole song. Like I can come up with a song on the fly and it be one of them. But also at the same time, I mean, it's just the nature of just doing everything fast. Now there's times don't get me wrong, there's times that I'll record a song and get like halfway through it and then have to come back to it like 2 days later. Now there's times like that. But most of the time, I'm recording a whole song through and through, adding the ad-libs, mix and mastering what I can, and then sending it off to get mixed and mastered, to get it sent back, and then adding whatever, you know what I'm saying, the little samples or whatever, if I'm going to add samples or whatever in there after I get them back and processed or whatever. And then there goes your track. like, I mean, everything I do is quick. So whenever I started inviting people to the team to help me out with this stuff, I had to tell them, like, look, listen, everything I do is fast. So if you can't keep up with the way I'm thinking and all this other stuff, you're gonna have to go. And like
Mhm.
at the same time, it's not like I'm paying these people to do this stuff. So it's not like I'm like pressuring them, like, hey, you got to do it this way, you got to do it this way. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm trying to I'm trying to make it to where if you like stick with me and something happened, you know what I'm saying, some sparks happen, like, and something blows up, you know what I'm saying, then you're stuck, like you're locked in with me. Whatever I get, you get. If I'm gonna eat, you gonna eat too. Like I got you.
Yeah, yeah, right there, man. That's fucking admirable to say how they can come aboard. You know, you're putting in all of this work and emotional content you're putting out there and manifesting it into these songs, and these people need to keep pace with you. And I totally understand that, man. Definitely understand that. A lot of determination, motivation, whatever you want to call it. You just have that drive. You know, in Eastern philosophy, they call it like the chi energy, the vital force. And I feel like you have embodied that, you know, spirit of taking pain, suffering, whatever it is, and expressing it in a musical way. And I, you know, a lot of people, you know, the title will result in the lyrics for the song. So with Long Way, I know that there's a story behind that one, and the track that we're going to listen to in a second. So, could you give us a little sneak peek as to what we should expect? Is it a long way from what, heaven, home?
So so in the song, like mainly the whole song, the whole chorus of the song is that it's a long way home. So you know what I'm saying, like the whole song during the chorus or whatever. It's like I'm just like it's a long way home. It's a long way home, and I'm like tell my father that it's a long way home, and then like throughout the song, I'm explaining why it's so long to get home and why like I'm trying to get there, but like like it's levels to it. You see what I'm saying? And some of these levels that I'm getting to are not getting me nowhere, and I'm just ending up back in the same situation I keep
Mm.
on getting in. So long way, it was a cry out for like not even help. Like it was just like it was like a sign of like, hey, look, I'm trying, and all I can do is try.
Yeah, gang, it's anonymous. It's just a long way home. It's 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 a long way home. I don't know if I'm gonna make it home tonight. Yeah, these real skate around here. Yeah, it's gonna leave you in fright. Yeah, popping pillies back and forth, leave you high as a kite. Yeah, I ain't right my wrongs. Now it's time for me to make them right. Yeah, you play wrong. Yeah, we leave your ass at the light. I can't remember the last time I picked up a fucking mic. I don't give a fuck. Tell them pussy niggas come and try. I don't give a fuck. You just know I'm gon' still shine. All my niggas, yeah, you know I'm gon' ride. All my family, yeah, you know I'm gon' slide. Yeah, we gon' slide like parade, like it's pride. Yeah, them bullets hit his body, then his spine, then his spine. All my demons up in the closet, yeah, it's all fine, yeah, it's all fine. Yeah, the pain goes away when the sun shines, when the sun shines. Back in the day, yeah, a nigga couldn't find love. Now a nigga back anywhere, a broken heart up. I don't give a fuck, bitch, don't call me Bobby Smurd up. I don't give a fuck, you play with me, I might just hurt you. Stacking with this motherfucking skill, yeah, I feel like I'm a hurt song. I'm a hurt song, yeah, I'm a hurt song. Someone tell my father it's a long way home. Someone tell my father it's a long way home. It's a long way home. Yeah, I'm trying to make it home tonight. Creed round the blocks, we leave a fright. Yeah, I'm trying to make it home tonight.
All right, cool. So, I'm gonna come out. And that was Long Way by Anonymous 2X. I definitely identified with a lot more than just feeling like it was a long way home. I felt a lot of different emotions in that, 3.5 minute span. So can you let us in on a little bit more detail about that song, please?
So basically, like I get what you're saying about like it's like a roller coaster through emotion. So like it's like you got the like you're sad, like I'm down and out, but like at the same time, I still got enough in me to keep on fighting to get back home. Because mind you, now at this point, whoever's in my shoes at this point in time done left home, and now there's a situation that's impacting them that they have to go back home. But they don't. But at the same time, like it's so long, and they have to go through all these processes and all these steps just to get back to where they started. And but at the same time, we got to realize where we messed up, where we started. If we can't realize where we messed up, where we started, we're never going to be able to go back to where we started and then not have to go back again. So in the song, like I'm explaining, yeah, like at night, like I'm creeping through these blocks and I'm leaving fright. Because at the same time, like I feel like everybody I'm coming to encounter with, I'm scaring them off because like I'm so lost trying to find my way back home. I'm misleading everybody else that's around me. And so also I'm like, even with my homeboys and my closest homeboys, I can let y'all close to me, but I can't let y'all too close to me because y'all gonna be misled too. So like I'm telling my mama, I'm like, come help your son out. If you come help your son out, you know what I'm saying, he can help his boys out. So therefore his boys ain't misled too with him or with me. So yeah, if we drift away from home or the place we call home or the place we start, it's like it doesn't have to be a house or a physical place or the thing. If we drift away from the thing we started at, it's gonna be trials and tribulations on trying to get back. And the only thing that we can do, well, there's only two things that we can do. Literally only two things we can do. We can either embrace it and do all the right steps to make it back home and show whoever, not even show whoever, show yourself and then show whoever at the start that, hey, yeah, I might have messed up the first time, but this time around, we're going to do it the right way. And we're going to bring it all back together. And once I make it home, or once we make it back to the start, it's time to turn back around and make the steps to go back out. But this time, remember where we came from, remember to start, and don't go down the same path that we just went down. It's really simple. But at the same time, we're human. We mess up. We make mistakes. It's the way of life.
Yeah. You said it perfectly, man. We're human beings and we make mistakes. And that song really has such an emotional overtone to it. It's really hard to believe that you have even deeper song and lyrical content, and we are going to hear that with this song here. It's called Death Note.
Yeah, so on this. Remember I was a small child, we would play. Way before the drama, I endured and the pain. My mama already told me to read days when it rains. But lately it's been crazy hurricanes. And life is really strange. I've been lost since I was young. I said went to prison. That's when we was low on funds. Mama told me to just tip on my shoulder. That's forever. Yeah. Tell them niggas put me in a fucking casket. Yeah, put my body in that fucking motherfucking plastic. Put me in a body bag with a fucking toe tag. Tell them niggas I had a death wish for a minute now. You just been taking too long. Yeah, I fight these demons in my fucking city. Yeah, I fight these demons in the city. Yeah, my mama sick. Yeah, she can't breathe. I'm just trying to make it right. Too many fucking nights. Yeah, I see my daddy sigh and I see my mama cry. Yeah, I see my mama cry and my daddy sigh. And my sister asking me why. Yeah, you asking me why now. I can finally tell you on this beat. I was rolling with the gang. Yeah, with the gang. Yeah, I told that thing. they can put me in a casket. Wrap me in that fucking plastic, yeah. Put me in a body bag with a toe tag. Yeah, I had a death wish for a minute now. Yeah, I had a death wish for a minute, yeah. Yeah, there's only two things in this world. You can live or die. You can live or die. Look me in my eyes and see me fucking cry. See that pain, see all the pain I endured, all the trauma, all the fucking trauma that I've been through. Please don't judge anonymous, I done been through it. You can't walk a mile in my shoes on game. Yeah, we would play. Waiting for the drama, I endured in the pain. My mother already told me that every days would rain. But lately it's been crazy hurricanes. Life has been strange. I've been lost since I was young. Brother Price that went to prison. That's when we was low on funds.
Wow, so that was Death Note and Anonymous, bro. You just have to tell us about that track.
With Death Note was really just a real deal sad, and like I don't know, I was like in this place of like a deep depression for like I don't know, for like months at this time. And it was just get like the way everything happened in such a way that it would look weird to somebody who doesn't like to a person like who like not even overthinks, but a person who overcompensates like every little thing. So like I knew I was in the spiral, but I didn't know how to get myself out of it. So in the song,
or when you were writing the song,
yeah,
in that. Mm-hmm.
So like in the song, like I'm just like explaining just like how I really fucked up in life, like as a kid, and had the opportunity not to fuck up. Like I had the opportunity given to me in my hand not to fuck up and still fucked up. So like at this time, excuse the cough, but at this time I'm just like, okay, I keep on screwing up, I keep on fucking up, I can't get my head on straight. Like I'm seeing all types of demons and stuff, and I'm just like, what the hell is going on? I feel like nobody can love me. I'm pushing everybody away, and I'm just like, it's time. But I'm like, it's time for what? Like, come on, Anonymous. What time is like? Like, is it time for another project? Is it time for like what is it time for? And I had to really sit there and look at myself in the mirror and say, hey, it's time for you to go ahead and end all the controversy. You know what I'm saying? Stop everybody from talking. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like it got to the point where I don't even want to hear it. Like stop. Like I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. And then it got to the point like where I was like, well, if I'm not here in this world, right? Who gonna really be hurt? So I had to go through a list of people that I know for fact will be hurt. And I was like, okay, we got this amount of people, but I'm trying to leave a legacy for, I want people to know about Anonymous. Like I need people to know about Anonymous. So I'm like, I'm not satisfied, but like at the same time, I'm like, bro, it's time for you just to let it all go. Stop wasting your time on everything. Ain't nobody really care that you're here. And if you're gone, then okay, you ain't got to worry about nothing else. So I'm like, in the song, like I have to really dig deep, and I'm like I have to go back, like again, like how I was talking about a long way where you got to go to the start. So like now I'm at the start, and I'm like, well, I got to go through this whole process to even get to where I'm going with this. So I'm like, yeah, so like in the song, I'm like, yeah, there was nights I see my mama cry, and then there was nights, you know what I'm saying, and see my daddy just sit there inside, and then my little sister, my sister's asking me why or whatever. So I'm like I'm explaining like, yeah, I was doing this in the streets, I was doing this is what I was doing when I was going to school. Like this is the things that y'all ain't know about that I've been doing.
Were you at all trying to use your song as not an attack on everybody else, but how you alluded you almost saying it was like a shield, or like your answering your answer to everyone was this. Like you kind of like presented this song to them, Death Note, like, yeah, not a fuck you, but like, do you really give a fuck about my life and what's going on? This is what I'm
Yeah,
doing. Kind of like,
for sure.
did you
So
spell it out
so
to
like
everybody? Your-
it was like in the song, like I'm telling everybody that got beef with me or whatever, or people who don't like me or whatever. Like, hey, like, look, listen, like, I'm gonna tell you exactly what these people finna do, or like, or whatever you want to do to me. Like, I don't like, okay, you want to beat my ass? All right, come beat my ass. All right, you say you want to knock me off the map. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't like, okay. So like in the song, I'm like, yeah, put me in a body bag, put a tag, put me with with a toe tag, you know what I'm saying, and put me in a casket. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead. This is what I'm like, this is what I want to happen. And even at the time, like it was a train, like the song, like the way the song and all of it played out with the even with the project that it's a part of, like the way it played a perfect like bridge point as okay, look, this is what he got going on. This is how he's feeling. He's feeling like he ain't got no love. Like this boy is going to therapy because like his thoughts way ahead of him, and he trying to catch him, but he can't catch him because everything's going 10 times faster in his head than reality. Like the man can't keep up. But like I'm keeping up with everything. I'm peeping everything, and like the more I'm peeping, the more I'm keeping up with everything, just the more it's going on me. It's like, yeah, I'm going to therapy trying to talk about it at the same time. Therapy ain't working. Man, I'm at this time, I'm trying to find every way possible to get numb. Can't find no way to get numb. And it was just like the only way I could feel numb is if I go ahead and end it. But also at the same time, like after a week, after listening to the song over and over, I was like, I can't just leave. Somebody got it. Somebody needs to hear me. Like somebody needs to hear this, and it's gonna stop everything they got going on because they're gonna be like, what in the world? You see what I'm saying? Like we got this dude over here who looks fine because my thing is with people, like stop looking on a surface level. Everybody looks at stuff on a surface level, especially on social media. Like, okay, I look okay. Like, yeah, I look fine. Yeah, I'm fresh. Yeah, I got you know what I'm saying? I'm dripped out. I got my chains on, grills in my mouth. But what's really going on in my head? What's really going? How am I really feeling? Stop looking on social media and seeing one thing and thinking, oh, he just got it all together. But it's not that way. And you know what I'm saying? People just scratch at a surface level and just look at things at a surface level. And that's the thing with social media. Even in this rap stuff, like yeah, we could put all our deep sorrow and feelings in a song, but if it ain't what the person want to hear, they just gonna go to social media, find the hype stuff that we put up there, and look at what we doing on social media, see how hype we are, see all the shows we doing, or seeing the promos, seeing the snippets, but they ain't looking at what the person's really dealing with, like what's really inside of them that's even making them even make music the way they're making music. Like you got these drill rappers out here talking about cutting everybody up, shooting everybody up, but what's making them feel that way? You got
yes.
these street rappers out here talking about killing the ops. Now I again, like I venture off into that, but most of the time it's just stuff that I lived through for a small portion of my life and things that I seen. You know what I'm saying? It's not like most people like at the same time, like I'm just like, all right, people, let's stop looking at things from a surface level. Here's the deal. Let's keep it raw. Let's keep it real. This is how I'm feeling. And if y'all can't handle that, y'all can click the unfollow button. Y'all can unsubscribe from the YouTube. Y'all can go unlike all the songs. Y'all can take them off your playlist, and y'all can say the fuck from out my way if you want to be real. But this is the real. This is how I'm feeling in this current moment. I'm feeling like none of y'all motherfuckers out here really got a nigga back like y'all should. And I'm just the person like I'm gonna show you why you should have my back. Yeah, when I'm gone, you gonna miss the talks that we had. When I'm gone, you gonna wish you played that song again while I was here and let me explain it to you. But in all reality, again, I had to dig deeper. I had to stop scratching at the surface level of myself and go in deeper and be like, look, listen, there's gonna be some key folks in your life, some key factors in your life that if you do this, they ain't never gonna be the same again.
I know that you have a lot more to offer us in the future. Can you tell us a little bit more about this track?
So this track, Mental Healing, is the counter. It's the counter to Death Note. It's been like 3-4 months since Death Note, and now I'm actively going through therapy on medicine for all the mental health things I got going on. In the
Whoa.
song, I'm just like this isn't the mental healing I was talking about. I need it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like I need mental healing. I ain't got no feelings. Like I ain't got no feelings since all these pills I'm taking. I ain't got no feelings. I can't express nothing. I can't express not one thing. So I'm like, I like this like I need to find something. And so like in this song, I'm talking to all these people out here that just like are just downing me or not even downing me or like are doubting this whole music thing. And I'm like, one day, like soon, like things finna pop off soon. Like things finna like I'm finna hit a lighter and like a whole yard finna catch on fire. Like that's what finna happen. And I'm like, and I'm telling them, I'm like, yeah, tell these niggas to run me up. You know what I'm saying? 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 I want to see you buck. You know what I'm saying? I want to see you, but like, run me up. Go ahead and listen to the music. And like, I'm telling these other rap dudes, like, I want to hear, like, I want to hear what you got. It's been too long. Y'all haven't dropped nothing. But y'all are rappers. Y'all haven't dropped nothing. Like, y'all still ain't dropping nothing. Like, ain't nothing being dropped. So like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, I need mental healing. You know what I'm saying? But that song was really like a segue and a counter to Death Note to be like, hey, look, this is what I'm looking for right here. Because this music thing right here, yeah. But right here, this is what I need. You know what I'm saying? Forget the medicine, forget the therapy. You know what I'm saying? And I stopped going to therapy simply because I didn't have insurance and couldn't pay for it. Or wasn't gonna pay for it. because I was just like, I can do the same thing. I can sit here and spit bars to this lady like I'm doing anyway, because I talk in bars. I can sit here and talk to her in bars, or I can just sit here and sit here on a mic and do the same thing, and it sound good. No, just sound like me talking.
About the mental health, the psych drugs having uh, an effect on your creativity, or was it your creativity that was kind of kept down, smothered, or wasn't able to break out of whatever kind of, I don't know, it's almost like some people describe it as, an encapsulating feeling where they can't break out of the bubble of this haze that the mental health drugs put them in.
Yeah. So like, even with prescribed drugs, or not even drugs, but prescribed medicine for mental health, like, so your antidepressants, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna keep you in a box. Like, it's gonna keep you in a box, and you're just gonna sound like a robot. And everything you do is just gonna be one way. You're gonna never be able to expand outside the box. Now, some of these people, yes, they can do it that way. But I feel like if I'm gonna do it, like, I want it raw. I want it real. Like, I want it natural. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be able to make my brain expand. You know what I'm saying? By myself, without a substance. So, like, yeah, there's been times that I've been sky high recording a song. Those are the times that I'm just like, fuck you and fuck everybody else. Like, this is for me, and I'm enjoying this shit. And then sometimes it's just like, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna make myself think. Like, I'm gonna make this beat make sense. I'm gonna make this song make sense. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna literally sit here and not move until this is finished. And there's been times that I will sit in a hot car and not move until it's finished. Because why? You ain't never gonna complete nothing. You're not gonna complete nothing that way at all. It's the same thing with anything else that you do in life. If you gotta have something that makes you better at it, then why do it? Because it's not natural, it's not real, it's not raw.
Yeah. So you really think that the medications took away, what you really were, right? Like your everything that
Yeah,
you stood.
it made me to a point nice. Like, even though some of the music wasn't nice, but like, it made me nice. Like, not saying this anything being like anything wrong with being nice. Is like, I'm a nice, I feel like I'm a kind person. I'm a nice person to a certain extent. And at the same time, like, again, I really don't trust nobody I come in contact with. So, like, yeah, I can be nice to you all day long, but if I get that feeling in my stomach, like, I'm gonna dislike you. You never gonna know at all. I will never let you know that I dislike you.
Do you stick around and still interact with them? Sometimes you have
Like,
to.
yes, I will literally stick around and still interact, knowing good and well I don't like you. But why? Like, but why? But why would I sit here and be mean to you?
Right.
Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be, you know what I'm saying, just some cold-hearted asshole to you. I'm gonna make sure you're good. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna keep everything to a distance that we do. I'm not gonna let you so far in. You're not gonna know a lot of things that a lot of people that are in the inner circle are knowing. You know what I'm saying? You're more of an outsider. But I'm gonna make sure you're good at the same time, because that's just the person that I am. But at the same time, just know, sooner or later, you're gonna show me why I never let you so close.
Mm-hmm. It's not long before the other shoe turns, and they go ahead and display their same old behavior.
Yep.
Yeah.
It always happens. And you ain't even gotta say a word, just sit back. Like, a lot of situations that happened in my life recently, I just sat back and never said a word for a while. Did not say not one word. You know what I'm saying? Took prepared steps, you know what I'm saying? A lot of steps, you know what I'm saying, failed, but prepared steps. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, I just wanted to see it all play out. You know what I'm saying? I watched it play out from a mile away. I watched it. And like, you can even tell in the music, like my music does such a thing for me that like I can record a project, you know what I'm saying, like either an EP or mixtape or an album, or even just a single song in some cases. And like 2 weeks later, I'll go through a situation that just, that just went with the song. Or like I'll go through a situation like that I was feeling just then in that song. And now I'm feeling it in real life. So it feeds off each other.
Yes. So my question then, Anonymous, is this, right? Do you think that you are manifesting that event by you had said you were writing about it, and then, that shit would 2 weeks later, it would fit into the song? Do you think that you created it, or you're able to see it more because you were paying attention to it? Or do you just think that it's synchronicity? It's like serendipity, like it happens.
I feel like it's more of a testing. I feel
What-
like I feel like the music is just like the pretest.
Oh, the pre-test. Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's just the pretest to, just to prepare me.
Yeah.
And then, when the situation happens, I'm prepared for it, I'm pruned for it, I'm primed for it. And the only thing I can do is just take the steps on how to make it better.
Yes. Definitely.
So like,
now and where
yeah,
your is.
yeah, like I feel like I like to call myself a palm tree. Because like back in the day during the Civil War, back at I can't think, it's in Charleston.
Carolina, Charleston. Yeah.
To build their forts, their boats, or whatever, because the cannons that they were shooting would just sink in to the palm tree and just stay there and not damage anything. I'm saying the boat wouldn't sink, there wouldn't be a hole in the fort.
That's fucking crazy.
So I feel like all these things in life are like cannons. Yeah, they gonna hit me and they gonna sink and they gonna stay there. But I gotta be the one to be strong enough and be brave enough to climb over the thing and knock it out so it doesn't do any more damage. My generation, like not even like my generation and the generation after me, like the younger generation after me, it's so fucked up to like now I can't even hang with people like that are like maybe 2 years old or like younger. Like I gotta surround myself around people that are like my age. Like, but it's crazy. But I can't do it. Like I can't do it with everybody. There's certain people that I know are placed in my way for a reason because they gonna get me. So like a lot of people recently who's been coming around me been like, you know what I'm saying? One, been my age. Two, think the way I think. Three, been through sort of a situation, been through a lot more situations and can relate a lot more to situations that I've been through. And five, you know what I'm saying, can just vibe with me. You know what I'm saying? And not be and everything be real, everything be, you know what I'm saying, not confrontational, not, you know what I'm saying, no jealousy. I mean, you got people my age out there like that are just pocket watchers, want to see what you got, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, you got to make a choice in your head to not show it and surround yourself around people who are not going to show it. And, you know what I'm saying, who are going to be on the same type of time you're on, especially in anything you want to do in the music industry. Even if it's not music, if it's acting, if it's not acting, if it's the medical field, you got to make sure you keep the right people around you, because at the same time, if you go out there and pick everybody that you keep around you, 9 times out of 10, and not even 9 times out of 10, 9.9 times out of 10, they're not gonna be the right person. It's that person that you don't expect. It's that person that just randomly, you know what I'm saying, just knows you without even y'all even knowing each other. It's that person that just, you know what I'm saying, that just gets you with everything you say, not just saying it just to agree with you and just to co-sign with you. You know what I'm saying? In this world today, you can't be looking for nobody who's co-sign if you're gonna go out there and look for people, even if it's in a relationship with your significant other or friendships. or when it comes to family. You know what I'm saying? Because family, people think of family as blood. It's not even it's a lot more than blood. You know what I'm saying? Like you can have a blood family, but you also can have a family who took you in, or not even took you in, but who cares for you like you're one of theirs. You care for them like they birthed you, and be cool. Because why? Not everything is loyalty. Not everything is what is. Everybody's still everybody. People are still people. Whether or not we're blood or not, we're still human beings, and we're made to fuck people over. That's how I'm seeing it.
Yes,
Because at
that's a lot.
some point, whether you live a good life or you live a life of hell, at some point you did something to fuck somebody over.
Like you said, make sure they're well, and then continue.
This last song really was it was very spontaneous, but it really set me up for this next chapter in life, especially with music. So like in the song Cemetery Dreams, I'm just like Cemetery Dream, again, going off beats. I mean, whenever I seen the title Cemetery Dreams, I just thought, okay, let's go cemetery. You know what I'm saying? And then like this picture popped up in my head of a cemetery late at night, foggy, raindrops. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I'm walking in this cemetery, walking in this graveyard. So like in the song, like in the beginning of the song, yeah, I'm explaining like, yeah, I used to do this with all the guns. I used to drink a lot of lean. I used to pop a lot of pills, and not the pills that help you with your mental, but or even abusing the pills that help you out with your mental, just to stay elevated. And I'm going through this thing, and like, but like as I'm like recording this song, like I'm literally walking in this graveyard, and I'm seeing like a flashback on the screen in the back of the graveyard of everything going on. And so as I'm going on with the song, and I'm like, it goes like cemetery dream, so fucked up in the head, got cemetery dreams. And I'm just like, and during that, like I'm like watching like a movie of my life, and where things fucked up in my head went. And so then I'm going with the song, and I'm just like, well, I don't care about comments, and I don't care about the likes. So now on the screen, I'm seeing all the comments and all the and all the likes from the social medias and from the platforms and all that. And I'm seeing it, and I'm like, I really don't care about none of that. I don't care. Like that's not what I'm doing this for. And so I'm still going. So before the comment thing, I'm like cemetery dreams keep me up at night, and all I know is fight. So like, yeah, that's like that, at that point, all I knew, like I was stuck in a place, like I was stuck in survival mode, like feeling like everybody's out to get me. You know what I'm saying? I can't trust nobody. I'm fighting for my life, and like everything's going downhill. So boom, I'm still in this graveyard. So now I'm walking, and like now I'm still going in the song, and I'm just like, I don't I like I don't fuck with dudes, but like the guys I do got them, and like I'm going in the song, and I'm like, I'm gonna put my lyrics in a book bag, so you know I'm on the climb, and I'm like I'm walking through the graveyard, steady working on my rhymes, and then I'm like it's time for me to die, it's time for me to die so I can finally shine, and like as I'm saying this, I'm taking this venture in this graveyard. I'm walking towards the screen, and I walk up to the screen, and I see my name on this headstone, and my birthday, and then a date, but I couldn't see the date. There was no date. There was no end date. And I'm just like, And so now I'm at this headstone on my knees in tears. And I'm just like, so now I'm in the song, I'm like, I can't do this shit no more. Like I done seen blood on the floor. You know what I'm saying? I done seen all this shit. And then I'm like, I used to cut for the fun. You know what I'm saying? Because there was a time in my life where I couldn't function without self-harm at all. I couldn't even wake up and go to work in the morning without taking a slit to my thigh or my wrist.
Really?
And so now
Shit.
I'm like, now I'm bruised and scorned. Now I'm looking at my body, and I'm looking at all the scars, I'm looking at the bruises, and I'm like, now I'm bruised and scorned. And so now, again, I'm at this headstone. I close my eyes, and like the only thing I see is some devil horns, and that was just portraying. And I even said it in the song, that was just portraying like, hey, bro, if you do this the way everybody else is doing it, like you're gonna end up in some shit you can't get out of. Because people see me, like people seeing everything I promote, oh, demonize this, is not what you're thinking on all of this, you know what I'm saying, all this afterlife supernatural stuff. It's just a symbolization of like whatever you got going on, that whatever you're feeling or whatever feeling you got towards me for whatever reason, or for whatever reason you don't like me, I really don't care. And about a lot of situations in this life, yeah, I'm gonna get through it. But at the same time, I'm not caring, because if I tell myself I don't care, I'm not gonna be mad. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to affect me the way it would affect me, to the point to where I can't operate to get out of the situation. So this whole demonized branding thing was just a thing just to symbolize, hey, one, to everybody out there who thought I sold my soul, I did. And two, yeah, I said I'm demonized because why? Demons infest me at night. Demons infest me driving down the road. And people think of demons, oh, like Satan. Like, no, not even that. Demons can be voices. Demons can be triggers. It's not just like this physical spooky thing like a ghost or a goblin. Like, it's things that happen in everyday life that we gotta sit here and we gotta power through. We gotta conquer through. So at the end of the song, I'm like, all I see is devil horns. And I'm like, and I finally end the song and I'm like, all I want is a bag so I can be riding in a form. And that was just symbolizing that most of these people are going to go through this whole satanic thing that they do whenever they get into the industry, and, change everything that they started from, and then end up in some shit they can't get out of. But they don't see it. They don't see it. They don't see it. And they're not going to see it. And the only thing that I can do is bring light to it. So, like, yeah, I scream, yeah, I'm demonized, look into my eyes. Yeah, I'm telling you, yeah, look into my eyes and see everything that a nigga go through on a daily basis that y'all ain't seeing from a behind the screen standpoint. You know what I'm saying? It's more than just a like, it's more than just a comment. You know what I'm saying? Most of my support, I feel like that came from was the people that called my phone after songs that I dropped, either in tears or just said this did this or this helped me out through that. So yeah, in the song I'm explaining, yeah, I'm putting my lyrics in my book bag and I'm going on the clock. So I'm going through a rebranding, I'm going through a rebuilding. And if this music thing comes back, it comes back. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. But at the same time, I just want everybody out there to know that cemetery dreams, it takes one thing to kill a person's dream, and they'll never go back to it ever again.
A door, demon at my door. I slide back the curtain just to be sure. Ice on the window, now I'm certain it's her or him. whichever body it's currently in. Everybody listening's currently tense. Riptides, regardless of the currents we're in. Suicide in homes behind a white picket fence. But outside the inner city, sinister sinning doesn't exist. Urban America is somehow convinced. But there's more demons in the hills than you see in a row tent. We can all get along, we can all coexist.